Welcome to Lesson 4, and the title of this lesson is Learn How to Create Advanced PowerPoint Presentations. Advanced Presentations with PowerPoint. Of course, we have 7 topics, as you know by now, and we are on the 4th topic. And just as in past lessons, we've taken a word and used that as the theme for the particular instruction for that lesson. Our word today is relate to your audience. This is a critical skill that all students should learn, and that is think about who you're talking to when you want to convey your ideas. The lesson plan for this lesson is very simple. It's basically learn how to create a master slide so that you have a default template that has features that can be replicated to all your other slides without having to take those features and cut and paste them to every single slide. This will be a big help, particularly to you teachers who give presentations to different audiences. One day you're giving a presentation to teachers. Another day it's to parents. Another day it's to the principal. Another day it's to donors because you're trying to get grant funding. And then we're going to talk about how to address different audiences such as English language learners, standard English learners, special education students, cultural diversity, and gifted students. So step 1 is relate to your audience. Step 2, learn how to create a master page. Step 3, learn how to meet the needs of different student populations. So let's start with relate to your audience. This is very critical. We won't spend too much time. You do this every single day as a teaching professional. When a 6th grader walks in and they are chewing gum and being disruptive, you talk one way. If a colleague walks in and has given you a little present for your birthday, as they're walking out, you talk to them another way. You know how to transition between audiences. You know, not all students know how to do that. You'd be surprised how many students, they'll talk to an adult the same way they talk to a child. That is not good, because if you're going to be effective in your speaking, you have to know your audience and speak to people in different ways. For instance, if I come to a classroom in Los Angeles and I see that half of the classroom comes from families that speak Spanish, the first thing I might say is, who watched the World Cup? Why? Because a lot in that culture love soccer. Okay, not everyone is a big soccer fan. Some are Lakers fans. So if I walk into your room and you invite me as a public speaker, and I notice 3 kids are wearing Lakers t-shirts, I may start out by just saying, you know what? My dad played basketball in the NBA. This is true, by the way. How many of you like basketball? My topic may have nothing to do with basketball, but you know what? I'm trying to create a connection point with the students. And so your students should learn to do this also. Now, I would caveat by just saying, at the beginning, help your students to do whatever they feel comfortable doing. Just presenting their ideas is going to be a big hurdle for a lot of them. Some are not comfortable putting their ideas on a PowerPoint presentation and then showing it to others. Help them just get through that. Let them know anything you put on, no matter how many points, you're not an Al Gore or Guy Kawasaki or President Obama who knows how to give oration in very articulate format. No, right now just help your students present ideas, but eventually help them take the next step of relating to an audience. These are 4 questions that they should ask. Hopefully you've been able to read them. If not, pause the video and read them. I'm going to just continue to the next slide. Step 2, learn how to create a master page. Creating master pages helps you put something important on one page that you want replicated on all the other pages. So let me show you how to do this. We'll go ahead and click out of here. I'm going to click File at the top left, I'm going to click New. I'll click Blank Presentation. I will then click View. Then click Slide Master. And then you have to scroll up and click on this Parent First Slide. Whatever you add to this slide will be replicated to all the future slides. So I want to add a theme, so I can click Theme. You'll notice that the color scheme is added not only to that master slide, but to all the subsequent slides. I also want to insert a picture. So I'll go to the Insert tab, if you remember how to add a picture. Click on the picture icon. I'll go ahead and add a little favorite picture of a cat. And then I'll go ahead and shrink it. And I'll just put it in the top right. I just want it to be there because it helps my slides look more friendly. And I'm going to be giving an open house to teachers, and I want them to know that despite the fact that I am a strict calculus AP teacher of seniors, you know, I'm not, but let's say you are, I want to add a nice touch of warmth to my slides. Okay, so I've just added a cat. So then, after that, click on the Slide Master. It appeared in the tab area. And then I just click on Close Master View. And there we have it. Now whenever I add a new slide, I just click New Slide. And watch what happens. I click New Slide, and all of the elements that I wanted on that slide are there already. If I need 3 new slides, I click it 3 more times. And you'll notice in the left pane, the little cat appears on all the slides. In fact, if you look at my presentations when I'm teaching you, at the top left there's a logo of QuikiTech. I didn't take that logo and cut and paste it to all the slides. No, I created a slide master, imported that as a picture in, and voila, it appears on all my slides. I did the same thing for Donnie at QuikiTech on the bottom left. And so that's step number 3. That's step number 2. Now step number 3 is addressing the needs of different populations. And I'd like you to just feel free, you can either pause this and read this, or you can go to the reading section. I won't spend too much time here. Again, in the nature of QuikiTech, which is that the technology instruction should be quick and simple, I'd like to give you time to just go ahead and go to the reading portion and learn how to use PowerPoint for these different populations. You'd be surprised, for English language learners, putting up vocabulary in PowerPoint slides is an extremely effective way to reach an audience of those who are learning English. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pause here. Again, I'm at Donnie at QuikiTech.com if you have any question. Thank you very much.